I'm launching my own cryptocurrency. And in this video, I'll share what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and most importantly, how it applies to you, both in terms of if you might want to participate with me in this project or even launch your own cryptocurrency. A cryptocurrency is basically a digital token created with cryptography, which means the practice and study of keeping information safe by encoding or encrypting it. And there are several ways to create a cryptocurrency. The most difficult way to do it is to create a new blockchain from scratch. You've probably heard the term blockchain, but you might not know what it means. So let me take a moment just to make sure we're on the same page. A blockchain is basically a shared public log or record of all transactions that's stored on a network of computers all around the world. How this works is you don't want to have people spending tokens they don't actually have. So someone has to verify each transaction before it gets added to that shared public log. For example, anyone in the Bitcoin community can verify transactions through a process called mining, and the Bitcoin software rewards them for their work with Bitcoins that the software creates out of thin air. This is where Bitcoins come from, boys and girls. For the sake of efficiency, transactions are grouped together in blocks, and then those blocks link up like a chain. Blockchain. Get it? To create a new blockchain, you need some pretty substantial coding skills and tech skills on your side. Either you know how to code like a rock star yourself, or you have someone that can do it for you. A quicker and less complicated option is to fork an existing blockchain. I know, sounds a little kinky, right?
Holy forking shirt balls.
But how this works is you take the open source code, alter it, and then launch your new cryptocurrency with a different name. For example, the people who created Litecoin did that by forking from Bitcoin. If you want to fork an existing cryptocurrency, you still need coding skills, which I don't have. And in terms of creating or forking a blockchain, you also need to research the current laws and regulations around securities offerings to make sure that your cryptocurrency is legal and you're not subjecting yourself to potential fines or criminal charges. Yikes, right? If you're gonna go this route, it's a really good idea to hire a lawyer with experience in this area because these are complex issues that are constantly getting updated. The third option is to create a new cryptocurrency on top of an existing platform. One of the most popular ways to do this is by creating a token on top of the Ethereum network using what's called the ERC20 standard. And while there's still coding involved in this process, I feel like I'm probably tech savvy enough to figure it out. But there are also services that'll do that techie work of creating your coin for you. So that's what I'm doing. I applied to one of these companies to create an ERC20 token for my community. Now, it's important to understand that there's a difference between a coin with its own blockchain and a token that's created on top of an existing blockchain. Even both of these are called cryptocurrencies. A crypto coin with its own blockchain works a lot like a lot of traditional currencies, but without a central bank. People typically use these coins to store, grow, or transfer wealth. Crypto tokens, like what I'm creating, can potentially serve that purpose. Like Shiba Inu coin is an ERC20 token, and at the time I started this process, it was the 14th largest cryptocurrency with a market cap of almost $17 billion. But crypto tokens usually represent some kind of contract or have a specific use within a blockchain application. Think of it like an arcade token. If you want to go to an arcade and you want to play video games or skee ball, you usually have to get some tokens, and then you can put those tokens into the machine and play the game. That token is what lets you participate in the arcade. In my arcade, the game we're playing is supporting women entrepreneurs to become financially free. And in this context, financial freedom means that the income from your investments and your assets pays for your lifestyle. So you don't have to depend on your business, a job, a partner, the government, or anyone else for money. And you can make choices from a place of freedom and joy instead of debt and obligation. One of the reasons that I'm so passionate about this is that there's an inherent gender bias in the financial planning industry, like in a lot of industries. 86% of financial advisors are men, and the typical big box financial advisor models don't take into account women's longer lifespans, differences in our career paths and incomes and financial goals, which means that statistically, women end up with less money at retirement, but it has to last us longer. So while I happily work with people regardless of gender identity or lack of gender identity, I feel like women aren't being served by our current financial planning industry. And if you're an entrepreneur, there's no ceiling on your income, but your income typically goes up and down, which makes traditional financial advice super frustrating. And you're constantly having to balance when to invest in your business and when to invest outside of your business. So the purpose of the crypto token I'm creating is to support that mission of financial freedom for women entrepreneurs. One of the ways we're doing that with this token is by creating a fun and easy way to dip your toe in the crypto world. Most of the women I work with are in their 50s and up and are not super tech savvy or super comfortable with technology. So a lot of them look at all this blockchain and crypto stuff and go, that's too overwhelming. I'm just gonna go over here, right? But while this should not be taken as financial advice, I strongly believe that the time has come where it makes sense to consider having a small bit of your investment portfolio in cryptocurrency. With our community token, I'll be able to incentivize my community to work through their resistance to technology by doing things like offering free tokens as a reward that can then be redeemed for prizes. And I can create step-by-step systems and demo videos for how to do that, so it's super easy. Once someone gets comfortable using our community token, that might give them the confidence to try investing a bit in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. I think it'd be fun to give out tokens for doing things like commenting on my YouTube videos, referring friends to my work, or participating in free Facebook challenges that I might run in the future. And anyone in our community can use our token the same way. You can send our community token to anyone else in the community as a reward or just for fun to show your appreciation. And you can offer prizes that other people can redeem their tokens for as kind of a cool and creative way to market your business and provide value to our community. What's so cool about this project is that we all get to co-create and benefit together. The more of us use our community token, the more interesting and fun and valuable it is for everyone. If you'd like me to keep you in the loop with what's going on with our community crypto, you can get on the priority notification list at realprosperityinc.com. You can click the link in the description if that's easier, and that'll send you an email with a link to get 25 free tokens while supplies last. In terms of launching your own cryptocurrency, the biggest question to answer is what's the purpose or value of the coin or token that you want to launch? If you're going to create a new coin with its own blockchain, how is that better or different than the thousands of other cryptocurrencies that have already been launched? If you're going to create a token on top of an existing blockchain like I'm doing with the ERC20 token on Ethereum, how will you use that token to create value for your community? I think if you're in business for yourself, especially if you're creating content regularly anyway, like through a blog or podcast or YouTube channel, and you have more than 10,000 members in your community, it makes sense to consider having a community token. It might be that just like everyone is expected to have a website and social media presence nowadays, before too long, it might be that everyone's expected to have some kind of Web3 crypto presence as well. But either way, if you want to find out what it'll take for you personally to become financially free so you don't have to depend on your job, a business, government, partner, or anyone else for money, I encourage you to click the link in the description to download your free copy of my ebook, The Financial Freedom Formula. And you may even consider checking out my Financial Freedom 101 event. This is my signature online event where in just 3 days, you'll get the money systems and tools to become financially free forever. Tickets are on sale on my website for $497, but with the special link in the description, you can get in with just a $97 seat deposit. If you're curious about doing a deep dive with me to really get your money stuff together, click the link in the description to check it out. And if this resonates with you, make sure to claim your ticket before we sell out. Thanks for watching and happy investing.